Hello there, welcome to my review of Octopussy. Octopussy is the 13th film in the James Bond franchise, so we finally reached the Battle of the Bonds, a moment that will never happen again, and has not happened again. It was quite the year to be a Bond fan. Two films in 1 year. More about that in Never Say Never Again review, which I have to admit, after actually sitting down and watching that film, really not good, trust me, really bad. On with the film. The villain here is Louis Jourdan as Kamal Khan, with a mention to side villain General Orloff, played by Stephen Burkoff, who are both enigmatic villains and are actually quite. When you compare them to Roger's other villains, and especially the previous one, who is not the most remembered villain, I think these two definitely stand out a lot more than Christatos and other villains. But I still think that they're the. To be fair, Octopussy as a film, I'm just going to talk about my opinions of it. Like I mentioned in the Three Eyes Only review, it and Three Eyes Only, Octopussy and Three Eyes Only were both two films that I used to hate, just think they were terrible, boring. And when I got to that 1-2 jab of Three Eyes Only followed by Octopussy, I just used to dread it and think it was terrible. And think when you had the Battle of the Bonds, so you had a really bad film, and then just a pretty bad film. Octopussy being the pretty bad one, and then Never Again being the really bad one. But as I've gone on again with the more Bond, going on with the Bond franchise, seen them more, I learned to appreciate how really good Few Eyes Only was. I appreciate my love for Few Eyes Only has been around for longer than for this film. It was only quite recently when I was watching Calvin Dyson's review of it and realizing that there is a lot of charm in this film, and it's very much an underrated one, and it's purely because people see it with that very very controversial name, which is funny. But yeah, it's a film that I've really grown to appreciate a lot more really recently than A Few Eyes Only, and I do appreciate it as being quite a good. It would have been a good final outing for Roger. I feel like, obviously, I'm the believer that there's enough positives in If You To a Kill to warrant its existence, and obviously watching it last night, I really, for some reason, quite enjoyed View to a Kill, and I really don't know why. It's much more easier to sit down and actually watch than, say, Moonraker or Spy Who... Well, not Spy Who, but definitely Moonraker. And but it's definitely not as good as this film or Three Eyes Only, but it's still enjoyable. And the fact that just looking at, I gave Octopussy 4 stars, and I have given A View to a Kill 3.5 stars, says really my opinion of that film. And I do believe Octopussy is a far superior film. I also believe that A View to a Kill was very underrated in terms of it's not as bad as people make it out to be, if you ask me personally. Anyway, the girls in this one are Octopussy, played by Maud Adams, and Magda, played by the gorgeous Christiana Wayborn. The henchman here is, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that, Kaubi Bendai as Gorbinda, who is, he's our job 2.0 with less charm, but I still think again, it doesn't mean he isn't menacing in some scenes. He is, obviously, they do play the whole, if you've seen golfing, you know that there's a scene in golfing where Oddjob crushes, where Bond throws Oddjob the golf ball, and Oddjob crushes the golf ball. In this film, there's a similar scene where Bond gives the loaded dice back to Kamal Khan. No, it gives the loaded dice to Gorbinda, who then just crushes them, which is basically a play-on-play for the scene from Goldfinger. It's not a bad thing, but I feel like they could have done a bit more with this character because he just shouts and says nothing. Although I do see an aftermath, I do like this at the very end of the film where him and Kamar are in the plane, and Kamar says, "Go out there and get him," and then Goldfinger's like, "Out there." So that's the one time where he's really wondered whether he's really good at it to do that, but he still goes and does it, and it does get him killed. So he's an okay character. Standout scenes include the epic action-packed pre-title sequence featuring the Aquastar jet, the intense post-title sequence in which 009 is chased by Mishka and Grishka. Why is there a bracket there? Oh well. The tuk-tuk chase, the Alpha chase in Germany, the circus finale, the palace raid finale, and the plane chase/fight finale. Yes, this movie has 3 finales. Deal with it. It's no problem I care about because each one builds on the best. Although I do believe that, if you ask me, it's the circus finale that's my favourite. But still, there is people who believe that because of its 3 finales, it drags a bit. I don't believe it does. I believe there's enough tension and enough warrant to enjoy the story for it to continue as long as it does go. Music is again back to Barry, who delivers some of his best ever James Bond theme composition. Standout tracks include Bond Lookalike, 009 Gets a Knife, and Gobindo Attacks. That's My Little Octopussy, the Chase Bomb theme, and my personal favourite, the Palace Fight. To conclude, in the Battle of the Bonds, it's clear that Roger beats Sean But now it's time to find out how Sean's film turned out. Spoilers. No, I didn't. Uh, thanks for watching this Octopussy review. It's been fun. Octopussy is one that I very much have enjoyed in the past. Well, more recently at least. And it's good to be able to appreciate it as some of the lesser films of the franchise. And at this point, it does, interesting things happen. Anyway, thanks for watching my Octopussy review. Tomorrow we'll have Never Say Never Again. This evening I'm going to be sitting down to watch one of my favourite Bond films ever made, The Living Daylights, starring the best Bond there is, Timothy Dalton. Fucking fight me. Thanks for watching this review. Letterboxd review in the description, Linktree in the description, Flame Fox Straws in the description, Flame Fox Straws Linktree will be in the description too. Have a good day. I posted a random poll on Twitter. Go check that out if you give a shit. I'm also starting to do this thing called the hashtag 00725 day challenge on Instagram. So I've done the first 4 days. Go check them out. It's been a lot of fun to do it, and obviously I picked Christopher Walken's villain in the next film as my favourite, and I think that I'm going to pick the Palace Fight track from this film's score as my favourite score piece, because I feel like it just has the tension of a nice piece, and it sounds really good, and the one theme composition there in the end of that piece is just amazing. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful day, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Subscribe now, it is now.